We are waiting for an update so that we can play Danky Kang.
Danky Kang Tropical Furs.
We're on our way to the corner store to get some ice cream because Andrea wants ice cream, and I make sure Andrea gets everything she wants. Giant nugget. Caramel nut. I don't think you should use the word nugget on any food product. After I ate my nugget ice cream, I had to do the whole work thing, which I have now promptly taken care of. Now I'm home after doing some much needed banking, and I have just accidentally finished Mad Men. Not the show. I thought I had finished the show, but I just finished season 6, and I'm still really enjoying it, but now I have to wait for Netflix to actually get more episodes, and I thought I could have that feeling of closure, but no, it's gone. I don't get it. Well, at least you guys can have a whale of a day. It's one of those days again, you know, one of those days where you try to sleep but just have horrible, horrific nightmares all day, but for some reason still get a lot of good sleep. So far my day is have a bunch of nightmares, sleep too late, and then go to work. I've been having nightmares all week, come to think of it. They're not really that scary. It's like my subconscious is trying to scare me, but is really bad at it. It's not scary so much as it is annoying and stressful, and it makes me get not as good of a sleep as I could. I suspect it's the fault of Mad Men. That show puts me on edge and then I go to bed. Probably too soon after watching it I get all wound up, because everyone is really quiet in it and mumbles, and it feels like they're building up to this thing where something really bad is going to happen, and that's actually why Andrea won't even watch it. It's because she doesn't want bad things to happen to the characters. Anyway, I've been watching some new movies lately. I've watched 3 movies. One is Observe and Report, which is incredibly close to home because I've been a security guard for almost a decade now. The other 2 movies I watched were Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. Those 2 movies are really close to home because it takes place in a small town that is almost always winter. It was like looking through a time portal into the town I grew up in the 90s as a kid. It's like I've seen people say and do all the things those characters do in those movies to a T. There's even an arrow star in the background of a few shots in its full, covered in dirt glory. And the arrow star was the first vehicle I have ever driven. Actually, the first and last vehicle I've ever driven. To me, the arrow star is the symbol of the 90s. And since I've been home, I've just been sitting around being a sandwich guy and watching a show called My Cat from Hell to get a little bit of insight as to why my cat such a good cat and not at all from hell, as far as I know. I know he looks a little bit demonic right now, but that's because he's filled with a bloodlust. He sees birds out the window. But normally he's an angel. He's a little angel. And that's all I've got to say for now. Have a whale of a day.